Yeah, man, it's August 7th, 2023. Let's talk about dream manipulation for a minute. Today I woke up and this has been going on more lately, and I feel like there's something, on my face and my eyes. I'm dried out really bad, and I can't see straight, and I have to literally go wash my face and like wash my eyes out before I can actually see straight. And this is something that's going on with the dream manipulation broadcast. And what's happening is we all receive, we can receive and we can be received with remote neural monitoring. And whoever is connected with us, these gang stalkers, whoever your gang stalkers are, my gang stalkers for me, yours for you, whoever's operating on your neural monitoring as a gang stalker to do whatever they want. And if you've been having wild dreams, especially if it has to do with, things that bother you a lot, or things that they want to inject a scenario, okay, through broadcast. They want you to receive a scenario, and basically they're putting you on broadcast. They're connecting you to a hologram broadcast and making you part of their whole show while they're all on broadcast. The problem is you didn't consent to this. You don't have the equipment that they have, like the mind control headset thing that they're wearing, and you don't have, they do a lot of things. They make sure they stay hydrated. Some of them even use oxygen tanks to get more oxygen. They use a mind control headset and these covers that go over their eyes. And when they turn on broadcast and they have somebody that monitors, so there might be say there might be 5 or 6 of them on broadcast, and then there'll be somebody that's not on broadcast to monitor that situation, and they know that it's dangerous because it's dangerous. That's why, because there's a fact of danger to it, a factor of danger to being on broadcast. And they might just get stuck on broadcast and just sitting there, and they don't come out of it, or they don't know how to turn themselves off because it makes them flaky. They start to kind of lose their mind, and it's almost like a dream to them because they're connected to a hologram broadcast. They're living as a broadcast, so it's not virtual reality. When they see something, they see reality from their broadcast. So it's broadcast reality in the physical realm that we live in. So it's not virtual reality when they put this mind control stuff on. All right, but when they're doing all of that, they connect us as well to a broadcast. And when they do that, they're just amping up the power, and we got broadcasts swirling all around our head and in our eyes and everything while we're asleep. And they don't care that it causes health risks to us. They don't care that it's killing us. They care about making their live stream, their EMF broadcast show about our life and about remote neural monitoring, about targeting people. And that's what they care about. So if you wake up, and the biggest giveaway is you can't see. You can see it's like real blurry. Okay. You try to look at your phone and you can't even see what time it is. And so when that's happening, if you literally have to, do like this and do like this, and finally just go wash your face and wash your eyes out. If you have to do that and you've been having wild dreams, especially with like people in them and stuff like that, there's a good probability that they are doing that intentionally. They're manipulating your dreams, connecting you with a broadcast, and basically putting you into their broadcast reality scenario so they can have it for their live stream. And the way that they're doing this is by accessing your neural monitoring, making the connections with their neural monitoring, and making your connections for you. So if you connect to a broadcaster who's connected with you to receive your neurological processes, your thoughts, your vision, everything else, who's connected to you for you to be able to hear them out loud with broadcast telepathy. All of these settings are on your neural monitoring. They're also on theirs. But they would never set themselves up so unfavorably and unhealthy in such horrible ways. They do that to us. And then they allow the permissions for them on their neural monitoring to have complete access to our physical bodies, it's been a nasty couple of days of torture with broadcast, but I'm going to talk about that in some other videos. But if those things have been happening to you and you've been having wild dreams and waking up with the driest mouth you ever had and can't see nothing and feel like broadcast swirling around your head and like static electricity almost, and it feels like you can't get enough sleep, even if you're getting plenty of sleep and you're living a pretty healthy life, and then you're feeling like you need 10 or 12 hours of sleep because you're not getting good sleep, because it's a physical attack on your body, just to be able to create the circumstances that they want for their live streaming. That's how much their show, okay, whether it's live or whether they put it out later, they always call it their live stream. That's why I call it their live stream, because I think they put it out live. But when they put these type of shows out there, it's about remote neural monitoring and targeting you, and they don't care that it's hurting you. They only care about putting their show out there. And for me and for some of my close people, it's been a really bad week or two where they're actually starting to physically attack women and children, and make themselves a part of other people's lives that have nothing to do with it, that just are close with me. And so they don't care. They don't care about any of it. And I'm just going to keep pushing and pushing this thing. It's going to get really far, okay? I mean, as far as I can get with learning about programming and all of the different things that they're doing with behind the scenes. Facebook is going to be one of my biggest things to dig into, because they operate a lot on Facebook. Facebook is like a gang stalker haven for remote neural monitoring. It's a big deal, and it's got to be something that we study, and we have to understand the programming and the things that are going on in the background, and mobile app development, and all of the network protocol stuff. And we have to understand what we're looking at when we look at source code and learn how to do web development and all of that. We have to learn that. And so, I'm taking college very serious, and I won't stop when I'm done. I'll continue to go for more advanced things. And the more that I know, you'll see as my channels start to transition into learning centers for things like that. And specifically based on the stuff that happens with neural monitoring. And they continue to infiltrate my life and my family and my people. And they're hurting people. They're causing problems. They've been broadcasting my neck all day. Last few days, horrible torture. I might do another video right after this one and just talk about that. But pay attention to how you feel right when you wake up. Is your mouth totally dry, even though you shouldn't be dehydrated? Are you taking care of yourself? Okay. Can you see out of your eyes? All of these things, dream manipulation. And you know what you're dreaming about. You can tell that, oh, wow, why am I dreaming about this wild, crazy stuff? Because they have you connected to a broadcast, and it's different. It does seem different than a normal dream, and it's because it is different than a normal dream. It's basically you being awake, running around as a broadcast, controlling this broadcast character while you're sleeping, which is the same thing they do. They just have the proper guidance and settings and equipment. But they don't care what you have. You're targeted. So your life is meaningless to them. Thanks for watching.